this episode of Big Gang Theory.
Tell us a story, Uncle Gang.
Story time between two of the biggest entities in music. I would like to think soul music, hip hop, black music ever. Two of them. Just two of them. There's plenty of them.
Who could you be talking about?
The one and only moonwalking Michael Jackson and Purple Rain. Purple Rain.
All right.
The one and only Prince.
Okay.
Now, see, I don't know if you know they had extreme beef. See, it's a Midwest thing with these two guys. One is from Gary, Indiana, and the other one is from Minnesota. So it's always that Indiana don't like Minnesota, like Milwaukee, Minnesota people, Wisconsin people. Don't ask why. Seriously, just don't.
Just kind of a
they really
inherent
don't.
thing.
Yeah, they really don't.
Just
Like it's that whole Detroit, Illinois, that little belt right there. It's
okay.
really one of them things. You know, Prince is Prince, Michael is Michael. Prince did not like Michael Jackson because he felt Michael Jackson was, less of a musician than he was. Great showman, but less than a musician. Like, you can dance better than me, but I can sing and coordinate songs better than you.
Okay.
Which,
all right.
I mean, and here's the thing. At the time, both of these men worked with Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones has had a hand in both careers. But Quincy Jones had more of a fatherhood relationship with Michael Jackson than Prince. So that's one of those things, too, where I always said, like, you both, it's like a parenting thing. Like, Joe Jackson hated Quincy Jones. He hated Quincy Jones.
I wonder why.
He didn't hate Quincy Jones. He hated Quincy Jones for all the wrong reasons.
Because
he was the father that wasn't to that Mike. He killed Ben. Like, Joe killed Ben. Like, you gotta really look at, like, real talk. Like, he didn't like Berry Gordy. Joe Jackson didn't like Berry Gordy. He didn't like
Joe Jackson.
He didn't like no man that could have showed Mike anything better, which and Quincy did. Quincy was like dad to him. Like, that was his father figure. Like, that was his pops. Off the Wall. They both come out around the same time. Prince's first album, you ever seen the cover with the two naked ladies on top of him? Mm-hmm. And he's sitting down. Mm-hmm. That was like one of his first albums.
All right.
And then you got Michael Jackson coming with Off the Wall. You can't stop till you get enough. And if you feel that beat, and we can. That's Quincy Jones produced.
Okay.
So he's good friends with both, of course. I know you know Prince is a Pisces, so them male Pisces are insane. So he literally, like, immediately sees Michael Jackson as a threat. After the Motown 20th anniversary, when he first bust out the moonwalk, he immediately sees Michael Jackson. No. Drives him irate. Everywhere he is, he gotta be. If he on a song, he want on it too. If he dropping an album, I gotta drop one too. Right behind him or before him. I don't care. It becomes to the point all the way up until the day that Prince died. They just didn't like each other. Now, it wasn't bad. It was more, it was bad. It was bad. When somebody after a concert is trying to hit you with the car, it's bad.
No. Elaborate.
Okay.
Who tried to hit him?
Yeah, Quincy told this story.
Quincy Jones told this story. This is a true story. Prince tried to hit Michael Jackson with a car.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit team Prince.
I'm Michael Jackson.
I'm a little bit team Prince, I am.
I love Prince. I love Prince because Prince loved women. Like, Prince is like, he loved women, and I don't think people understand like
how much
he loved women. Like, he was just metrosexual. That's it. Mm-hmm. Nothing was soft about Prince. People gotta understand that.
Who you think would have won in a fist fight?
I don't know, because Michael Jackson wasn't to be played with neither.
I know.
Right.
I don't know. People gotta understand that. Let me look at the camera and say this. Bro, y'all gotta remember, Michael Jackson come from Gary, Indiana. I don't know if you know what Gary, Indiana was back in the day, but at one point it was murder capital of the country. Gary was up back in the day. But Gary was.
And then you got all them brothers. I'm sure he had.
Squabble game, crazy.
I'm sure they. All
then y'all the singing family that get.
And your daddy beating on you, so y'all got to take it out on each other when you get a chance. My bad. You do. You gotta fight
So,
your sibling.
After this, but Mike used to do little passive stuff too. He would do little passive stuff too. Mike he's Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is a megastar.
And a Virgo.
You can't do this, and he's a Virgo.
And you cannot. You
Out
don't
Virgo,
out petty a Virgo.
So Michael being the Virgo he is, I'm me. I'm Michael Jackson. I can go anywhere and they won't stop me from coming in. That's what his exact saying to his brother.
Well, I mean, yeah, because who's gonna say?
Who's gonna say Michael Jackson? If I'm a promoter and Michael Jackson and Prince has a show at my venue this night, it ain't like it is now. How
well,
go to clubs.
Mike was just trying to see a good show. That's all.
He was trying to
trying to support another young black man.
And look how that turned out. Needless to say, shows weren't like it was now. Where you go to the club, like you actually had venues like theaters you had to go to. In Chicago, it was the Regal Theater. You had in Cleveland, Oppenheimer. You had actual venues, theaters that you actually sat in and let them do their thing.
Right.
So Mike would look at his tour schedule. He'd find out through other tour managers and stuff who was booking where and who was booking what, and he would pay the booking manager to come perform. This is moonwalking Michael Jackson.
But wait, like at the same time.
Hey, Prince gonna be there tonight. I got an extra 10,000 if you let me come. I'm Michael Jackson.
That is diabolical.
Yes,
I love it.
That's some Virgo.
I love it.
Evil. Yes,
I love it. That's better than buying out the first
rows
and stuff.
The stuff that 50 Cent do.
Yeah, I like it,
bruh. Yeah, evil. He would pay. You gotta think $10,000.
That's why that man went to hit him with a car.
Yeah, $10,000 back in 1983.
For real.
84. He paying you $10K to this Michael Jackson, this moonwalk, this Billie Jean.
He
Michael
wasn't gonna
Jackson.
moonwalk no more. Had that man hit him with that car.
Yeah, this would be a whole different story.
If Prince had got a hold to him like he wanted
but
to, he
let me switch back.
He'd have been Teddy
Prince.
Pendergrass.
Prince. Ooh, you raw. So let me go back on the other side. Prince had a problem with Mike too, and he felt threatened by Mike too. Well, Mike felt threatened by Prince too in a way. And I'm gonna explain how. Mike, remember when Mike dropped I want to say what movie was that? He did Thriller. He did all his videos was like movies and stuff. Mm-hmm. That's what made Prince do Purple Rain.
How do we know that?
This is a fact.
How do we know that?
This is documented.
Ain't no
This
way.
is in interviews. Dionne Warwick has said it. Quincy Jones. You gotta think. Remember, Mike was one of the.
It was
Mike
like
was
I got a music.
I got a music video about my life, and I'm gonna make it a movie, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna introduce my peoples for real. It's gonna be me, Morris Day. Morris Day is real cousin. Jerome Allen, them his people. So he kicking it. So yeah, Prince was so irate, like, oh, he's making many movies. Well, I'll make a movie.
Yeah, I got it.
And then you notice after that.
Yeah, so what you call it was in 83 Thriller, and then Purple Rain was in 84. So
yeah.
Right now the math is mathing.
He came right out.
Man, I don't get on this.
Swinging.
I don't get on this camera and not speak facts. He did not. And then what's the movie? Look it up, Jay. If I'm not capped, after Purple Rain, Michael Jackson comes with another movie, Smooth Criminal. Then he takes it a step further with the video game, Moonwalker. They was one up in each other their whole careers. Oh, you drop Purple Rain? Don't trip. I'm gonna go to my core audience.
Smooth Criminal was 88, so that was like 4.
Yeah, you gotta think. Smooth Criminal, Bad, all that. Smooth Criminal, Bad, all that. Cause you gotta think. Mike took a hiatus after a while.
Wiz.
He took you gotta think he went back to the Jackson 5 for a minute. They went on their world tour, the Pepsi commercial where he burnt his hair. Hey, look. Legend has it, after Michael Jackson get burned on the Pepsi tour, on the Pepsi commercial, Prince is drinking Pepsi coming out to pyro at his show.
You hear me?
That's Prince for you.
Play with me if you want.
That's Prince for
the
you.
The Prince of Petty.
Yeah, but then you get Mike. Here he come. Okay, so we doing these things. Like Mike found a way to. That's why if you notice for the rest of his career, all his videos were like movie events because of Prince. Why you think when he got Vanity and all them and Purple Rain and some of his other videos started getting actors? You know, Prince had Madonna in the video too. Guess what he do? Girl, you remember Eddie Murphy, Magic Johnson, Man, everybody in the video.
In that video.
Everybody. After that, that's when you get Michael Jackson doing.
I wonder did they all know that they was being used as pawns.
Yeah, at some point.
But it helps them, you know.
It helped them because
Yeah.
look in the end, like even though they dead, and I'd say like this, even though both of them died, they probably got out of everybody in the music industry to this day. Prince and Michael Jackson has their estates. If they lived, they would be the wealthiest musicians alive because they owned. Michael Jackson owned all his masters and all his music for the rest of his life.
That's crazy.
So one night on a tour stop, boom. One night on a tour stop, basically Prince has a show. Michael Jackson comes to the show. Quincy Jones there. He's like the glue. Like, just y'all keep it easy, man. You know, we here to be breezy, smoke joints, and have a good time. Okay, Prince doing his thing. Of course, Michael Jackson comes out. Crowd goes insane. It's like, man, wasn't no social media back then. So it's you know these stories, but it would be great because you equivalent that to now. Michael Jackson, like Prince is outside doing his thing on the guitar that looked like what's them things? A sperm? His guitar. Out his side like a little squiggly thing, you know.
I know.
Yeah, the purple guitar.
Uh-huh.
And then here come Michael Jackson with a glove on. Ooh.
They should have just
moonwalking.
boxed it out.
Bruh. And wasn't no video back then.
You would have to fight me that night.
Yeah, we had to fight that.
But that's why he tried. But
so
continue.
They get backstage, they kicking it, they doing everything, they kicking it, they hanging, they doing whatever. Michael Jackson basically show him off that night, show him upstage him, crowd going crazy. Prince, you know, backstage areas back in the day was pretty seedy, so you know you got the cars in the back of the alley where can come in and come out and go about their business. So they all back there chilling, everybody getting ready to leave. Prince go shower, get dressed, come out. You know, he come back out. Michael Jackson's still there.
The audacity of it.
He just looked at Michael Jackson and said, all right, you know what? Since you want to be the head of my show, you can be the head of my car. I got something for you. Be right there when you get back. Of course, Michael Jackson, I ain't going nowhere. Where I'm going? Yeah, all right. So that car he always talk about, that little red Corvette, he been around the corner. Michael Jackson think it ain't gonna happen. Here it come. Like this Michael Jackson, this Prince. He almost took him out. And then when he was driving off, he told Michael Jackson, that's why I'm prettier than you.
They fool under something like that. So he waited for them after the show. And the limousine was wanted to run over Latoya and Michael.
Oh my God.
That's some drama mama.
Which he was.
Prince was a dainty.
Prince should have went ahead and popped him though.
Man,
asked me.
Prince shouldn't have did nothing. It's Michael Jackson.
No, because there is consequences to your actions, and I just feel like sometimes you gotta learn what too far is too far. And coming to my show, knowing what, like you knew that was gonna happen, you did it on purpose. So I'm finna do something on purpose.
Both of them really was sorry, bro. Both of them was acting like some light skin, man.
Yeah.
Both of them was. They had beef. Like
that's crazy.
They had real issues, and it's like
I
always wonder like what a song would have sounded like with them on it.
I know.
It'd have been too much.
I heard somebody even talk about they tried to make them do a record together.
Didn't they try to make? They tried to make.
They tried to. We Are the World.
It was supposed to be We Are the World, and I think they just went ahead and said we're just gonna have a lot of people on there. But I think Prince was supposed to be.
It was just supposed to be.
They also tried to make Prince the other dude in the Bad video.
Yeah.
Like the whatever
Yeah.
whoever ended up playing. Yeah. They tried to make it. They tried to make Prince play that, and Prince wasn't having it.
Well, you know that Wesley Snipes character, that would have been me. All right, now you run that video in your mind. The first line of that song is "Your butt is mine." I said, who's gonna sing that to whom? Because you sure ain't singing it to me.
He said not only was he not going to sing it with him, he went in the studio and re-recorded what he thought it should be and sent it back to Michael.
Cause like, be for real, he talked about. I've seen him talk about that. Like, so
Yeah.
you want me to be the other guy? Like, nah.
Yeah, because they had real.
Yeah,
Because Michael Jackson, like today's hip hop, he had the foresight to see like, hey, we can make some money off this. But Prince
was like, I'm gonna hit you.
I really don't like you.
Yeah, I really.
You
don't
want to
like
profit and look cute. I really don't like you.
I really.
We danced around with these knives in this video. I poke you with it.
I poke your ass.
Yeah.
Like off live. I'm gonna be honest with you, there, boss. You don't want to hand me that gun. I live to shoot you with it.
Yeah, basically. So just knowing that and hearing that, that's insane.
Even the biggest, have beefs and do petty stuff.
Man, Mike, you would
think.
never believe Michael Jackson was paying $10K just to perform.
Just
I don't gotta pay.
Just to stop
I don't gotta
your
pay.
fame, because it didn't stop the money. It just stopped your shine. That's crazy. That's
Trying to
what's
stunt.
crazy.
That's a stunt right
Yeah,
there.
that's crazy.
I would have paid to be a fly on the wall. You see that?
Heck yeah.
To be in the show, watching Prince go off, and then here come Michael Jackson just out of nowhere, just going off, just going off. Like, what do you do with that? And I used to think old heads was lying. I'm like, man, I ain't never. What's craziest concert you seen? I'm telling you, I used to think my auntie them was. They used to tell me this. Man, Michael Jackson and Prince at the same time. He was at the Regal Theater, 1980. Woo. He was there and he came out too. And he ran him off the stage. No way. Yes way. It happened.
And you disrespectful. No.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
You know what he should have did? He might not have should have like hit him with that car.
He should have.
But he should have ran over them feet.
Man, we wouldn't get no moonwalk. We'd be through.
And that's the point. He should have just real quick right over
Take
there.
the feet out. That's gonna take a lot of that down.
That'd
Music
be
still
the
here, ran over my
last.
nigga
foot.
That'd be the last.
Ran
time
over my nigga foot. Shmoona. 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 Stay tuned. Tune in. Tap in. Like. Subscribe. Check out my homegirl, Autumn the Great, on Instagram. Big Gang 039. We do this. Hey man, it's your boy Big Gang. You tapping into Pop Austin Media. You like that content? Man, hit that like, subscribe button, and get in tune. For sure.